Hi, I'm Brian Grieve, and along with my partner Tracy Smith, we're the creative directors for Emiliani Enterprises. Tracy's not with us today. She's busy doing another class, so I'd love to share a really important technique with you today. Something that we find when we're delivering our classes. We come from our progressive class, from our academia schedules that we share. This is called progressive. And when we approach this haircut, as you can see, it's like really what you would call a face frame technique, but we tend to have a slightly different approach. If I can share that with you right now, I'm going to take this section so that I work to the opposite side. So I'm going to switch over to the other side as I'm being filmed. Now, the key component with this technique is elevation. Okay, so how we achieve that is by undercombing and over-directing the hair to the opposite side and then working with vertical fingers. And then we come in, if we're right-handed, then we work from the underneath up towards the top of the hair. And then continue that. But what's really important here is your body position, so that you move across the head and then bring the hair over direct. So you can see with the elevation, it's crucial. Vertical fingers with vertical cutting straight towards the top. And then when we drop that, what that does is it maximizes the amount of length that falls back down here, which is really the important aspect that the client's always looking for. They're never so worried about the length at the back, it's the length that falls here. So then when we come to take a section on the opposite side, because then we've created a guide point, I'll take my clip, and then I'll switch to the other side because we work from the opposite side. So now I have a key point to connect from the other side. So again, I repeat, I undercomb. Now, undercombing is the key component which gives you the elevation, which brings it off the head, and then we work vertically with over direction. So I'm repeating on the other side, and this time we work in a downward motion. Okay, then it helps to create that. Now, with the elevation, you're not creating a heavy line. You create a very soft, textured line with graduation on the edge. And then again, with the vertical fingers, and drop, and then you can see it gives you the maximum length in the corners. And then it's a case of we repeat each section, taking them on a diagonal and bring the hair forward, hence why it's termed forward graduation. Every single section then repeats and comes forward until you run out of hair. And then this can be on this length, it can be on longer hair. But what's really satisfying with this technique, and we found that we get the maximum amount of feedback with our classes for academia, is it maximizes the length down through this area here, which is really the key point the client always talks about. When you ask a client about length, their hands always go here. So this is the ideal technique. So remember, a little undercombing, elevation, over direction with vertical fingers, and voila.